When you're going to a restroom, especially at a park, it's very important to remember where your party is at so that you don't get yourself lost. But sometimes you gotta look at it as a funny thing rather than a frustrating thing, especially if you're at a party because you want to be in a good mood. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. If you didn't already, I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And today in this video, I'm going to tell you guys a kind of a funny story about how I got myself lost at a park coming back from a restroom. So this is a story about how I could not remember where my party was at, and then I had to call somebody to come and pick me up because I was putting myself in circles and getting completely lost. And this actually just happened today. So this is a story just to let you guys know it's always good to take note of where everybody is in a section at a park, especially if you have to go to the restroom really bad. And I know sometimes we all have those moments where you have to go to the restroom really bad and you don't think about like where your party's going to be and you can't remember where it's going to be, and that's exactly what I did. So always take note of where your party is at. Just look back so you can remember directions. So I'm going to get started and I hope you guys get some laughs out of this video. So this all started I think about 4.5 hours ago. I went with my mom, my cousin, and my cousin-in-law to a family friend's baby shower, and this was a family friend who was expecting her first baby. And so we went over to her shower, which was at like a local park near where she lived. And so we go to this park and we're having a good time. I'm having a great time. I'm like really excited. I'm very chatty. I think it was because I had a little too much coffee that morning, and I'm like talking to everybody, being all excited, happy, but still very calm. And sometimes when I get a little excited, it gets a little too much. But I was super calm, having a wonderful time visiting everybody. Then all of a sudden I have to use the restroom and I'm trying to figure out where the restroom is. And I ask, hey, do you know where the restroom is? They're like, oh, it's this way, blah, 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 blah. So I really have to go to the restroom. I walk from the party to the restroom and I go into the restroom. And then after I get out of the restroom, once I'm finished, I come back to the party. Silly me, I forgot where the entire group was. So I'm putting myself in circles. I go to one table. I don't see anybody I recognize. But I don't walk up to the people because I don't want to be weird or anything. So I peek over to another side and I don't see anybody I recognize. So I go to several different tables and I can't remember where I'm at. And then I look at my phone and I realize I only have like 20% on my phone, and I didn't expect it to nearly die so quickly. So then I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, can you come and get me? I don't know where I am. And she goes, don't worry, I'll come and get you. So I walk myself back to the restroom, wait for my mom, and it takes her maybe like 5 or 6 minutes to get here. And then I keep my phone on, despite the fact I have a teeny bit of juice left. And then by this point, I only had 10% of my battery. My mom calls me in and she goes, where are you? I'm like, I'm right by the restroom. Can you see me? And then I kind of walk over so she could try to find me. And I wave my hand and I see my mom. And so she's like, there you are, blah, 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 blah. I'm so happy I found you. So once I find my mom, I turn my phone off and then I walk back with her so then I don't get myself lost again. And so we make it back to the party and I tell them the funny story about how I got myself lost on the way back from the restroom. And everybody starts kind of laughing because they think it's kind of funny that I did that. And I felt silly because I forgot to look back and take notes of where I was at. Because that's what I usually do, is I like to look back to remember where I'm exactly at. So then I don't have to walk around and search for things because I had the worst memory of where things are, and it just literally happened. So luckily I was able to call somebody despite the fact I had a teeny bit of juice on my phone left, and I was able to get back and enjoy the party, and I had such a fun time. So the moral of the story is it is kind of funny when you get yourself lost on your way coming back from a restroom. I've definitely done that, and this is my second time I got myself lost on my way to a restroom, and I couldn't remember where everybody was. So the moral of the story is the best thing you could do is look back just so you can remember where you're at. Or if you want, you could always write yourself notes in your phone or notes on a piece of paper so then you can remember better. Just take notes just to keep it easy for yourself. So then you can remember, like looking back a couple times helps me. And if that doesn't work for you, then write a note in your phone or write a note on a napkin of where you're going to be, of what section of the park you're at for a party, so then you don't get lost. So that was the funny story about how I got myself lost on the way back for a baby shower from the restroom. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please just sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.